Our team of political experts.
Arson investigators are looking into yesterday's chemical plant explosion in Brunswick, Georgia. The Simrise chemical plant burned for hours yesterday. Evacuations and stay-in-place orders were issued for people living around that plant. The fire is now out, but some worries still remain. On Your Side's Tristan Hardy reports that environmentalists are concerned about the air quality.
For 12 hours, the Simrise chemical plant was on fire. Firefighters also had to deal with explosions.
A little bit, and all you can see was smoke, and the fire trucks just kept rolling in.
But this is nothing new to Rachel Thompson, who calls Brunswick home.
Really disappointed that we have to face yet again another industrial fire in our community.
Just last year, an explosion and fire at a Brunswick industrial warehouse. Thompson's the executive director of the Glen Environmental Coalition. Given the concentrated industry in Brunswick, she's concerned with the air quality. Some 1,400 people live within 3 miles of Monday's explosion, according to the Environmental Protection Agency. Glenn County officials say the fire was fueled by hydrogen peroxide pinene, which officials say should not be considered toxic.
But if they did not do any monitoring, we have no idea what was put into our air.
Georgia's Department of Natural Resources tells me they and the EPA, quote, determined that no additional air monitoring is required. The Simrise plant hasn't had any major violations of its hazardous waste permits. However, when the plant was known as Renaissance, it was penalized $10.7 million by the EPA for mismanaging hazardous and non-hazardous waste. While arson investigators are conducting interviews, Thompson says it's a reminder that with industry comes some risk.
Glenn County is not a stranger to these types of fires. What is Simrise going to do to make sure something like that doesn't happen again?
In Brunswick, Tristan Hardy, First Coast News, On Your Side.